Manchester United have gone 2 for 2 against 1 and 2 in the Premier League. And is anybody doubting Michael Carrick anymore? Seriously, is anyone doubting this man's credibility, doubting this man's qualifications, his suitability for the job? Because if you are stupid, seriously. Arsenal have been done in their own backyard. Manchester United have done it, beating them 3-2 at the Emirates. The first team to do it since Bournemouth in May of last year. And ladies and gentlemen, I am still catching my breath. I'm still composing myself. I haven't stopped smiling because this doesn't happen every week. Not for Manchester United. And it's happened 2 weeks in a row under our new manager. And I'm not getting ahead of myself, but I am getting ahead of myself. This guy is the real deal, and I'm certain of it now. The biggest challenges we could possibly face before City and Arsenal, we were certain, it's the harshest games you can give Carrick. Write him off now. We'll judge him after that. But I don't think you can say that when he's got 6 points out of 6. Nobody expected this. And this is quite possibly the most excited we have felt as United fans, rightfully so, since Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was in the job. And that has got to count for something. It was a proper comeback win, but not one that was against the run of play at all. As I said, Arsenal did not deserve anything more than a scrappy draw, and even that is ambitious. They almost did it again. They almost frustrated. And if you're telling me that the last 2 teams that we played are the best and second best teams in the Premier League this season, the quality is shot. We are done. The game is finished. I don't want to see another minute of this fucking bollocks, because all this trendy shit about wank football, just wank, frustrating, physical set piece bollocks, throw it to the side. Manchester United are here to tell you this is the way that football should be played, and we're winning games against the very best doing it. I would not trade this for anything. I don't want this rigid bollocks. I just want to watch my team playing fun fucking football. And I tell you what, we'll lose some games, we might lose a lot of games, but if we win games like that in that convincing fashion with goals like that, Dorgu, Cunha, Mbeumo, oh my God, have my children. What is that? It's sensational. And I'm not even trying to sensationalize this. This is so exciting and so refreshing to see. Finally, credit's being put on the players and not on the managers. Just overthought system. I'm not taking anything away from Michael Carrick. I'm sure every single instruction made is well thought out, disciplined, planned, tactically astute at the very top of the game. But it's not taking away from the players' strengths. We're not casting away genuinely incredibly useful footballers in Kobbie Mainoo. We're empowering them to go and turn up to the biggest games and make your mark and take the fight to some of the supposedly best players in the league. I mean, I say supposedly, the top ranked team in the Premier League this season, Arsenal, we have beaten them on their home turf, and we've made them look shit in doing so. We haven't turned up and taken a scrappy win where, a smash and grab, just counter-attack and, hit and run. This is not what that is. This was, we played our football, we did it at the Emirates, rolled back the years and made the Emirates our dance floor. Matheus Cunha, you are my hero. Now, I was going to come on here and I was going to overanalyze stuff. It's so rare that I come on here and do this kind of thing without a script. I like to have a structure of what I'm saying, that's what I like to do. I like to look at the stats and all of that, but I don't even want to do that. I don't need to. You don't want to hear that. It's quite late now, but I just wanted to let it settle in. As I say, I'm still smiling, but what more do you want as a football fan than to go to the very, very best, a fortress, a stadium which has been impenetrable for a very, very long time in football terms, and you've gone and you've turned them inside out. It was not against the run of play. Arsenal fans will disagree, but this is the way the game went. You can't rewrite it. Replicate the City effort and you will get chances against Arsenal. You stop them playing out. You make them go long potentially. And if they want to contest you, you stay close to Rice. You stay close to Zubamendi. The key, in my opinion, to if Arsenal were going to win or lose. And we forced a mistake from potentially one of the best deep-lying playmakers in the league in Zubamendi. Nobody saw that coming, but we were in it. You have to be in the raffle to win it. And we had a ticket, ladies and gentlemen. Is this the bottle? Is this the time for the bottle? Are we about to see Arsenal crumble? And we've been waiting for a long time. There's no way they win the league. I still can't see it. And when I see a performance like that, if other teams bring that same fight, I know we have more quality. And that's what Carrick's been empowering. But I don't know. I'm not convinced, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not convinced. Arsenal, what they do so well is they pin you back. They have the quality to play more direct now. They've brought Zubamendi in. Rice is surging forward. He's a lot more aggressive now. It pins teams back and they can break you down in that way. If teams don't actually take the fight to Arsenal, a lot of the times they just roll over. But even if they do, Arsenal still have the quality there to break you down. But the point is, if they can't break you down, they'll just flood the box, use their physical advantage. And in fairness to Arteta, in fairness to the squad, they have built a unit that no matter how much you hate them, they get it done. But United have proven that if you don't just roll over and you make your chances count, they don't have anything else to put on you. And I feel like I need to say this as well, but Gyökeres, man, like when he came on, I was not worried at all. For the money they spent on him, you've got to say, and I know Arsenal fans, they probably don't want to admit it, but I think it might be time to say, he is just not equipped at all for the Premier League's physicality or pace, is he? I think he's just mentally a step behind everyone, and it's almost sad to watch, I imagine, if you're an Arsenal fan, but today he was getting no change, inevitably. If he started, honestly, it would have been even easier for us because he was getting no change out of Maguire and Martinez at all. The way he receives the ball, it would have been child's play for them. Jesus I was a little bit more worried about, obviously a little bit less orthodox, but even so, they just look blunt. And that's the best thing I can say about that Arsenal performance today, apart from that early surge, which you're going to get in a big game at home anyway when you're undefeated there. We shocked the system today, and I think this could have a lot more of an impact down the road than people are going to give this performance credit for, but we'll see. But by far the most promising sign was the fact we just kept pressing. We didn't let our heads drop. We kept going for it, but you've got to be there to force those mistakes, and we did it. And that's why we won the game. We had the right attitude. And if we keep bringing this attitude into games, yes, there'll be more technical elements against a low block. That's what I'm waiting to see. If we've got the tools, we've got the quality to break those down, but we have got the quality. The question is, has the manager now got the nous to set the team up? And honestly, I'm starting to think the answer is yes, but we'll have to wait and see. But I'm feeling very positive right now. I just think Carrick is building a real CV here now with wins against top managers, Pep, Emery, Tuchel, I think, and now Arteta twice. It is, you've got to give respect, it is impressive. Arsenal fans, if you're watching this, before you just absolutely shower me hate and rewrite history, are you worried about that? Because that, for me, is a bad sign. Now, I think, how many points are City within you? It's very close now. The race is heating up, and neither of those teams, in my opinion, look good enough to be called champions, but we'll see what happens. Man of the match, is it recency bias? I think it's got to be Matheus Cunha. Cunha, man, what a player. Ever since he comes, you can't measure quality like that through stats. You can't measure quality like that through any numbers. You've just got to trust your eyes and see that this guy, I know his finishing at times is inconsistent. Sometimes he's erratic. But if you try and take that away from him, you are losing out on one of the most efficient, impactful, and actually exciting players to watch in the league and potentially in Europe, because he is just a real maverick. And how many times have you heard that? But there is a reason for that. This guy is just liquid, man. He is different gravy. I'm happy. I'm a happy guy. Are you happy too? If you're a neutral, I don't know, are you scared? Or do you think it's just you know, just a 1-off or a 2-off for United. I think 6 for 6 is great progress, personally. But as you can, I'm just in turbo mode, man. I can't slow down. I need to just take a deep breath, relax, let it all set in, let it all settle. And that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go and chill. I'm going to have a little bit of a celebratory night, enjoy it. And we'll be back for the rest of the week. And Fulham next, I believe. Have United got the tools to get a result there? Guess we'll have to wait and see. Thank you for watching. Nice little quick one. Thank you for watching Red Card. I've been Elliot Morris. As always, like, subscribe, comment your thoughts down below. Do you agree? Are you scared? Are you excited? Are you on the Carrick train completely yet? I know I am, and that's probably a little bit premature, but fuck it. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm not going to be boring. 6 for 6 against 1 and 2. 2 for 2. Manchester United. Are they back? I think so. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Take care.